What's up, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast. And BNY Mellon. We've heard of these ties, especially with Chris Larson and Ripple. And, here is Real Vision posting this, and they tweeted, things are changing when BNY Mellon, an institution founded in 1784 by Alexander Hamilton, with $45 trillion in assets under custody, enters the digital asset space. Need I say anything more? I mean, that's pretty self explanatory. Get ready to go behind the curtains, and here's the interview that I'm going to go ahead and play for you guys. But I want you guys to recall a video clip by Jay Biancamono, and he said what's gonna happen is you're gonna see trickle and then flood. And right now, honestly, what you've been seeing is just regulation taking place, especially with you know getting a crypto bill in Congress, getting that passed through the Senate. That's huge. Now you might not think it's huge because it's been something we've talked about for a while, but that is huge. And now these players seeing that that's the case because you know they're starting to sense, okay, some kind of clarity is coming, and we see it. And when you hear of these big names jumping in, that's when we're about to enter the flood. So whatever those floodgates are, brace yourself. I think here to the end of this year, we're gonna see a lot of growth. You're gonna see a lot of clarity coming in. That's gonna come with taxation as well, and with regulation. So buckle your seatbelts. And here's the interview, and I'll let you guys go ahead and listen to this.
It's truly a brave new world. This is a massive mandate, a massive potential change that we see coming. How are you guys thinking about that? It's a big ship already, $45 trillion of assets under custody. How are you thinking about this transition to something that could see that number rise substantially?
I mean, in many ways, it's a very significant transition. But in other ways, it's really part of our DNA. 237 years old. Of course, we fundamentally stand for trust. I mean, people trust us all over the world. I mean, when I talk to fundamentally what is custody, custody is about trust. Custody is about safekeeping. But as we just discussed, the industry evolves. It evolves all the time. So the word innovation been really present in our DNA, in our culture from the beginning. Alexander Hamilton, who founded Bank of New York, I mean, it was absolutely innovative of his day. In fact, when he started the bank, there was no U.S. currency. I'm not talking about digital currency. I'm not even about talking paper currency. There was no U.S. central currency. And Bank of New York was the first issuer, what is called Fujio coin, which was a metal coin, and it was the first U.S. instrument. So obviously we went a very long way. But the reason I'm starting is that because it's a trust and innovation and trust that will always part on our DNA.
And there you have it. So when you see an institution that's been around for hundreds of years with $45 trillion under custody, and they're entering the digital asset space that's less than $2 trillion, what do you think that's going to do to the space once they enter? And what do you think is going to happen when other institutions with lots of money come in? This is a nascent market, and it's growing rapidly, very rapidly. And here, well, this is just showing here that part of the bill showing the taxation and regulation is coming. But here is Mike Novogratz talking about how fast this space is growing. He said the crypto revolution is moving so fast it's brutally hard to keep up. NFTs and gaming, DeFi, protocol development, stablecoins, Bitcoin adoption, all accelerating. I've been on holiday for almost a week and feel like I'm 3 months behind, and I've been working. And he nails it. And this just goes to show you that this space is just growing at an exponential rate. And if you're in it or you're not, by the time everything becomes clear, and this becomes a respected and regulated market, the money to be made has already been made. And the fact that you're here now is you're early. And that's a good thing. You're here. And especially if you hold a token of the Mona Lisa, you've made it. And this is your Mona Lisa, and you own a fraction of the protocol. So congrats to you. I hope this episode has brought you some value. Like and subscribe, comment below. What are your thoughts? As always, I like hearing from you. This is the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.